What I've experienced in the past few days has been frightening and exciting at the same time. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mind in the Middle. I'm your girl, Natasia, and here's where I talk about everything revolved around personal growth, mindset, spirituality, and everything in between. First off, I am going to say, and I stand on this, life is happening for you, not to you. The past few days that I've experienced has been evidence of that. So if you've seen this thumbnail, you probably are thinking like, girl, what happened? Are you okay? What's the tea? It's like a big deal, but not a big deal. Let me lay out the whole story. So for the past few months, me and my fiance, we've been just speaking and setting the intentions to get a car. I've been more hesitant. He's been ready to let's just get a new car. I'm kind of like, look, let's pause our brakes. But at the same time, I knew that I wanted a new car. And so I've been in this phase of I'm not going to make any rash decisions. I told my fiance, maybe this weekend we can go look at cars, but let's just wait a while and see if it's really what we want. But every day on my way to work, I would be visualizing my car. And mind you, I created a vision board the top of this year, and I put a new car on my vision board. So I would be on my way to work, visualizing, being so grateful for my car. Even the car that I had, it wasn't aesthetically pleasing.
Look at my roof. Look at my roof. Look at my roof.
But she was getting from A to B, okay? She was holding me down. She had been holding me down for 8, almost 9 years. So that was my girl. She had a face only a mother could love. But she was efficient. But I gave that car so much of my gratitude. And I would just be grateful while I was driving my car. But I knew I was setting intentions that I want to get a new car. And I want it to come to me easily and effortlessly. I want it to come seamlessly. Fast forward to Friday. I was going to work, and the first thing that happened, as soon as I was about to get on the freeway, my car starts signaling that my tire pressure was low. This is normal. She's done this plenty of times. I was a little irritated because I'm like, you could have said this last night. You could have said this yesterday, but she's saying this right when I'm about to go to work. Okay, whatever. So I call my fiance so that he can help me with my tire pressure because I do not know how to do my tire pressure. And I told my job, I'm going to be a little late, but I'm okay. Then after tire pressure's fixed, I get back on the freeway and I'm driving on my way to work. I'm feeling good. Everything's going pretty good. And next thing you know, I hear a big pop. It almost sounded like a rock hit my car really hard, like a pebble rock. I just immediately thought it was my tire. I was like, okay, my tire just popped. I turn around because I'm trying to figure out, where did this come from? Did it come from another car, like a truck? I've definitely had instances where a pickup truck had something fly off of it and hit my windshield and crack my whole entire windshield. So I look back at my rear, I call it a windshield, but I don't know if that's the technical thing, but the big glass for the back of the car. And it is shattered. Completely shattered. I don't know what could have hit my glass that hard to shatter it into pieces. I immediately started freaking out because I'm like, what the heck was that? And I'm driving on the freeway, so I can't just stop. I can't just pull over. I was already almost at work, so in my mind, it was like, okay, let me just get to work. And as I'm driving to work, the glass is just shattering. It's just falling out into the sea. And I'm just so scared. I call my fiance and he's on the phone with me. And I'm so afraid that because the sound was so dramatic. I was afraid that if I broke too hard, the glass was going to come flying and hitting my face. So a lot was just going on in my head. And so I just drove to work. I told my manager what happened. Long story short, ended up coming home. And my first option was to, obviously just go through my insurance and get it fixed. But I don't have the best insurance. Well, I won't say I don't have the best insurance. I have really good insurance, but I don't have the best coverage. So it was going to be pretty pricey to get the window fixed. But neither here or there. Me and my fiance, we both like just the randomness of that happening and just everything that we've been talking about prior. We both felt in our spirit like,
hey, it's me.
Okay, it's time to get a new car. And so that's what we did. We both started looking for cars online. I knew in my head the car, the color that I wanted. He was okay with that too. And that day we got a whole new car. Of course, it just so happens that it's the car that is on my dream board. And I understand that this is regular adulting stuff. Cars, things, they're just things. Like, they don't last a lifetime. Like I said, I had my car for 8 years, so I knew that the time was going to come for me to get my car. So it's not that me getting a new car was like such a out of nowhere manifestation, but the line of events that had to take place in order for me to get to that point is, from my understanding, the essence of deliberately creating in your life and not letting obstacles hinder you, not getting stressed out. I could have took that situation and looked at it from a completely different perspective. Anybody else would have been immediately stressed out, immediately devastated, and like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Because I have learned and really work to reprogram my mind to not just immediately jump to this is the worst thing that could ever happen to me, but looking at the situation, being able to experience it and feel it, but look at it from a standpoint like, life is happening for me, not to me. This is not something that is happening against me. This is happening for me. And if I could think back, I asked for this. I asked for a new car. My fiance asked for a new car. We both deliberately created this happenstance. And the fact that when it happened, we were able to find the car that we wanted. It could have very well been a situation where the car that we wanted just wasn't available, or it was just way out of our price range, or it just didn't work for us. And even then we would have been okay, but it's still just like the effortlessness and the ease of, okay, let's just go get a new car. It is how everything should be. Everything in your life can come to you easily and effortlessly. And a lot of people have a hard time grasping that because we're so conditioned to believe that we have to work hard for what we want. We have to struggle before we can really experience good things. And it's just not true. You can live your life normally, happily, and still manifest all of your desires. And even more so, the more that you're relaxed and you're in a good state of being, you're in a peaceful state of being, you're in a knowing state of being, like, you know that it's going to happen for you. You don't know when, you don't know how, but you know that it's going to happen for you. Then you're more likely to experience that manifestation even sooner. So that's why I wanted to make this video today, as a reminder to not be afraid of the obstacles. When something happens, try not to look at it as just automatically a bad situation. You can definitely say, like, this is not something that I want, this is not something that I prefer, but always direct your focus to, life is happening for me, it's not happening to me. This is going to make me better in some way. This is going to bring me better in some way. And when you do that, you will understand how you're creating certain experiences in your life and how you have the power to really create what you want, to attract anything and everything that you want. Always remind yourself that you are a powerful being. You have a powerful mind. You have a powerful tongue. You are meant to live out your life in the way that you want. You're meant to create. And whatever that looks like for you, that's up to you. I hope you got some value out of this video. Thank you again to all my new subscribers. We're at 350, but 350 subscribers, and I'm so grateful. If you find any value in this video or in my previous videos, be sure to share, comment your thoughts, and also give the videos a like, because that really helps me out a lot. With all that being said, live in love, live in light, and we'll chat on the next one. Bye.